Call us at 654-7000 right now or wonderwindows.com.
From your breaking news and weather authority, this is 13 Wham News at 6 in high definition.
I want them to be stopped. I don't want to see any more puppies treated like that.
A case of alleged animal cruelty has outraged pet owners. Over 100 people have called the Ontario County Humane Society saying they too bought dogs from this man who is charged in the case. He is 47-year-old Nathan Stevens. He remains in custody tonight. He was also accused of similar allegations of animal abuse here in Monroe County. In a 13 Wham News investigation, Patrice Walsh talked to some people who have bought puppies from Stevens. They say, Patrice, he needs to be stopped.
And Don, yes, the big question is, where are the puppies coming from? Police say at first Nathan Stevens denied owning the puppies that were found locked in a hot car at Eastview Mall Monday. But people we've spoken to today tell us they bought puppies from him and they're convinced he's breeding them and selling them out of his car.
No puppy should have to go through that. It broke my heart to see what she came to us like.
When Sierra Harmon and her boyfriend bought their chocolate lab puppy from Nathan Stevens a year ago, they admit it seemed a little sketchy.
The way that he just kind of met you someplace and pulled a couple puppies out of a box, and I don't know. The whole thing was just weird.
But they fell in love with Ellie and didn't want to leave her with Stevens.
She seems like she came from some type of puppy mill or stolen or something.
They paid $600 for what they thought was a pure-bred lab, but never got the papers certifying that. They ended up with a puppy they say was neglected and possibly abused.
She came to us covered in fleas and had worms and seemed underfed and too young, so.
As you can tell, Ellie is fine a year later. She's active and healthy. But when Sierra saw the story about the pups who were left at the mall, she says it broke her heart. She realized Nathan Stevens was the same person that her boyfriend bought Ellie from.
It's terrible. He needs to be stopped. I think that they're his puppies that he's breeding from someplace and selling them to make money.
Sierra called the Ontario County Humane Society to tell her story and help with the investigation to try and determine where the puppies are being bred. Others who answered an ad Stevens placed to sell puppies have reached out to our 13 Wham Facebook page after seeing our story when Stevens was charged with animal cruelty.
I said to my husband, I go, "This is the same guy I talked to on Friday."
Ann Yano didn't buy one of the puppies because she says Stevens wouldn't answer her questions about who was breeding the dogs.
It was like, where are these dogs coming from? And he says, I sell them for a friend. Why does he have the puppies? Why aren't they staying with the people that are breeding them to begin with? You know, why are they being turned over to him after so long for him to sell?
Nathan Stevens surrendered those dogs to authorities, and they're still working to determine who owns them. The Humane Society says the puppies will be checked by a vet and at some point will be available for adoption. Now, since so many people have expressed interest in wanting to adopt the pets, the Humane Society is going to try to figure out, Don, a fair way to find good homes for them.
You're going to be on a long list for that. Thank you, Patrice.